Hello everyone, welcome to Project Discovery presented by Collective Shift. This is our weekly video where we run through the crypto and NFT projects that our team found last week. Do a little bit of a high level overview of each of them. Hopefully we have about a 15-20 minute video. So let's get right into it and start with our projects. First up today is context. See what's happening in Web3. And now Web3 we know is decentralized applications rather than centralized applications from the Web2 world. So in this case, context is letting us follow any wallet, our friends, our creators, our DAOs, and see what they're minting and trading across all marketplaces and contracts. Here it is. Really good application. Very neat at the moment, very clean. We can connect our wallet on the top right-hand corner, as well as now we can start to follow different types of people. We could follow fingerprint holders, we could follow CryptoPunk holders, we could follow friends with benefit members or those that hold the friends with benefits token, which is a decentralized community. And then we could also follow known artist collectors, and then there'd be my following page as well. So it's a pretty clean app. You know, Jake Shepard just minted 3 birdhouses. Ret Herd just minted some crypto moris who haven't been revealed yet. That's why they all look the same. Dame, who's pretty well known, just minted some Genesis Mana. Actually, I haven't looked at those before, for about 0.6 ETH. Looks like it's a metadata project. So this is what we're talking about. Ooh, Anonymox minted a CryptoToad for 8.88 ETH. Ooh, nice beard. So this is what we mean by kind of what they say, see what's happening on Web3. We're able to follow the blockchain essentially, and I think this is going to be big business in the next 5 or 10 years. We will have a lot of on-chain watchers and on-chain lurker services that you and I will want. We're already seeing it happening with NFTs. So this is context, really cool application. Next up, first profile picture NFT collection today is Doji. DOJICREW. Now the cool thing is they earn a salary that can be used for upgrades, companions, and more. We can mint over at, what was it, doji.com? DOJICREW.com. It looks like their target is Zingot, or Zingot, and it's from the famed street artist AME72. He's been crafting the Doji aesthetic for decades, which is nice. You know, this isn't just brand new art. Looks like we've had 4,600 of 11,000 minted, so minting is open. Still, looks we haven't minted out yet. Minting is about 0.44 ETH, so could be a pretty good deal here. See the roadmap. Let's see what's happening at the end of the roadmap. Let's look out as far as we can. Expect stops in Hollywood, the metaverse, to your reality augmented. They want to have a plants release, a droids release, a Zingot store. They want to find utility for Zingot Pay. Awesome. They want to have a daily salary based on your Doji's rank. So earn each Doji in your collection earns a daily salary. Cool. So something at the end of this call, we'll have to add this one to the collection, is yield generating NFTs is what we're going to chat about at the back end of this video. So we'll add this one to the collection of Doji, who is going to be earning Zingot tokens for us. Next up is BitByteBin, and now this project hasn't really taken off, but I'm still bullish on it. It's a metadata project that's literally releasing bytes and bits to us in an NFT, and then we're hoping that a community builds on top of it, and that we have, you know, an ecosystem, or at least other projects that are using the bytes and the bits and the NFTs. So this is all done on Solana. They got a very clean little website here that's kind of cryptic. They were minting for 0.5 Sol. And now if we go to Magic Eden, which is the NFT marketplace on Solana where we could buy these, yeah, floor price has been decreasing ever since launch. I think it was started at around like 4 or 6 Sol, and now it's down to 1.8 with only total volume of like 122 Sol. So this is a collection of 1,000 generated bytes and bits with image data stored on chain. So this project's kind of teetering, but I'm kind of bullish. So wanted to let everybody know about this one on Solana. Next up is we're back on on Ethereum, excuse me, with On-Chain Collective. So this is a generative art collective, fully on-chain, which I think as the weeks and months go by, the importance of fully on-chain NFTs is becoming paramount, and it's kind of noticeable that NFT collectors will pay a premium for fully on-chain stuff, even if it's relatively basic. So these are their first collection. OCC number 1 is flowers. We've got 4,000 little NFT flowers here. Every NFT is on chain, generated in the smart contract and stored on Ethereum blockchain forever. Let's have a look at the flowers. There they are. So they're just basic little flowers, but they are completely on chain, 4,000 of them. That means no IPFS, no Arweave, no external rendering scripts, just SVGs, and I'm sorry, I don't know what SVG stands for, but just SVGs created by the contract. So, extending or continuing the theme of fully on-chain here with On-Chain Collective. Next up, NFTs on Terra was probably a big talking point last week, and how we have RandomEarth now, an NFT marketplace for Terra. Believe if we click into the website, we can explore the collection. Actually, this is Lunables, which actually just minted and sold out this weekend. I believe the people that created RandomEarth also created Galactic Punks, which is the punks for Terra. Let's go to the marketplace. We'll have a see if we can find those. We can. Awesome. So here is the Terra ecosystem for NFTs, or the NFT ecosystem on Terra. Galactic Punks, Lunables, Terra Pins, and then more. So let's actually check them all out. Let's see some floor prices. The RandomEarth NFT marketplace looks very clean. Terra ecosystem is pretty cultish. They've got a very, very strong band of followers who are really pushing UST, which is the stablecoin. So here we are. Everything is valued in Luna token. So that begs the question. Let me look it up really quickly. How much is Luna at the moment as we record this? Luna is about $38, so we'll round up to 40 because recent all-time highs. No, we're at, yeah, recent all-time highs were like 46. So we're pretty high at, with the Luna price at the moment. So we've got our floor price here. For Galactic Punks at about 45 Luna. So we're looking at about $1,800. For Lunables, let's have a look. We're looking at about $320 for Lunable. The Lunables look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. The little pixelated little bulls. We've also got the Terrapins, which going for like 3 Luna. So $120. I think that's it. Yeah. So if you're a fan of the Terra ecosystem and you're bullish on NFTs, these 3 are looking like our first NFT collectors on Terra, and all looking like pretty decent prices, Cool. Moving on, we have Various. Now, Various makes various on-chain projects. Their first release is Various Books. So they're going to have various books, various other things. So we'll go to their main website, Various Archives, and we will see that it's a pretty basic website. It's just got their various on-chain projects, which their first is, like we just said, minted October 7th, which is called variousbooks.xyz. So we'll click into this one. Various Books is a collection of 4,500 speculative books generated and stored on chain. Each book is a 721 token ERC NFT containing attributes of varying rarity, open for speculation and interpretation. Cool. So, oh wow, we're still minting. So if we look in the top right-hand corner, there's only 2,100 minted of 4,500. So we're still minting. If I go to OpenSea, let's see if we can have a look at what they look like. Cool. So it looks like we just have titles for our book and a few bits of attributes. So if I go to this first one, First Animals, looks like it's a mass market book, 366 pages. It's got some information here on the right. So pretty interesting little concept there with Various Books, and then the larger platform, Various. Next up, NFT Worlds. We have pixelated worlds that I believe are compatible with Minecraft. So these are 10,000 uniquely generated, buildable, and playable NFT worlds compatible with Minecraft. We can go to their website. Here's what they look like. They're literally massive cubes of data that are just pixelated into landscapes and open virtual world ecosystems. So would be very curious to see this, link it up to Minecraft and then have a run around and see how well it works. We're at about 0.17 floor price at the moment, and then there's a bunch of different attributes and type of worlds that you can get. So very, very cool concept. We've seen a lot of people building with Minecraft based on kind of the pixelated revolution that's going on in crypto and NFTs. And here's their roadmap. Looks like next they're doing their world overviewer app. They're going to be syncing to NFTs, global multiplayer support, World Explorer dApp. Very cool. So we'll be exploring these things in no time. Next up is Mimo protocol. This one's a decentralized exchange, a DEX, and an automated market maker on the IOTX blockchain. They're a decentralized smart contract platform. So if we go to Mimo, we will notice this user interface when I launch the app. It's a Uniswap pancake swap fork, or actually looks like a sushi swap fork, pancake swap fork. We've got our DEX. We've got analytics pages if we want to go and check out the coins and tokens trading on Mimo. We've got about 22 million locked up in Mimo at the moment. Our major tokens include IOTX, BUSD, and then a couple I hadn't heard of before. Zoom token, Cyclone token, Game Fantasy token, the TET coin. Haven't really heard of those before. I haven't personally used IOTX either, so it's probably another reason. But wanted to let people know that Mimo is there with their decentralized exchange. Next up is ZombieToadz. Continuing our theme of yield-generating NFTs, the Toads harvest brains tokens on the daily. So each toad harvests brains. I believe you have to stake them. We've got 5,500 toads. Looks like 3,100 of them have been staked. 57% of them. That percentage has kind of been increasing all week. And yeah, I think they earn 10 brains tokens. Do they have documentation down here? It's in the Discord. I believe they earn 10 brains tokens per day for an undefined amount of time. So we will see if all of these collections can build utility for their tokens. And we were talking about cyberkongs last week in our community, and we kind of pointed out that it's all about token destruction. How can we destroy these brains tokens so that we're not releasing too many out into the wild, therefore increasing supply and therefore decreasing price? So that's ZombieToadz. We'll be keeping track of them. Here we have Floor for a mobile application for NFTs on iOS. So we could get early access, and we have another mobile application for NFTs with Floor. I think we'd have to. There you go. We could, for 0.2 ETH, we could purchase an early supporter kind of access token. Next up is Loopy Donuts. Loopy Donuts has a token. They're 10,000 generative donuts. They have their own token, the Chill token. So, let's see their team. Team's public, which is nice. There's Xenia, who is the illustration artist. Great. Where's the Chill token? Don't know if we'll find too much about the Chill token, but the Chill token is created. Donut holders are allocated a percentage, and they're going to reach out to famous donut brands for a collaboration. That's epic. Great. So another one where we'll have. Let's check out what the floor price is. Another collection where we have a token and the NFT holders, so the ERC721 holders, will benefit by yielding ERC20 tokens, in this case the Chill token. Cool. The bananas are pretty cool, and they're 0.11 ETH at the moment. Next up is MoshDAO. Now MoshDAO is a fork of NounsDAO. NounsDAO is the famous pixelated DAO that releases one new NFT daily, and they go for a lot. And we've got a fork now. So this is a cross-chain NFT DAO experiment that spans 3 EVMs, or Ethereum virtual machines. That means other blockchains that can connect to Ethereum quite easily. They're using Ethereum, Polygon, and Arbitrum. It looks like it's coming November 1st. And it looks like, just like NounsDAO, they've got moshes instead of nouns. They've created moshes, which will be little pixelated avatars. No, they don't have any pictures yet for us. But they'll be creating one Mosh every day, forever, on multiple chains. And they want to become a cross-blockchain symbol. Awesome. Cool, so instead of creating one now on Ethereum per day, they're going to create 3 Moshes, it looks like, per day. Or, no, it looks like they'll create 1 Mosh per day on 3 different blockchains. So I wonder if you own all 3 on each blockchain or how that works. We will find out. Cool. Next up is Crowd Protocol. We're pre-launch, but we're continuing a theme in NFTs of crowdfunding and crowd investing in rare, expensive NFT assets. So this one in particular, they're going to be buying digital art, in-game assets, and they're going to be doing it together. Ooh, what's WaveDucks? Real quick, let's take a quick hiatus. So that's Crowd Protocol. They're kind of pre-launch. We'll follow what they're doing. I'm following them. Let's have a quick look at WaveDucks. What are WaveDucks doing? A game focused on collectible duck images. We have seen them before. They've been around for a while. They've got their own token. Of course they do. The egg token. So WaveDucks has their own token. The egg token, I haven't looked into it, but wow, we've missed the boat on that one. 53,000 followers on Twitter already. There you go, 287 APY on your duck. Very cool. We're flirting the lines of security there, but we'll see. Next up, one of the other themes from last week was the Cronos blockchain. That is coming, I believe, October 19th, so we're coming soon. And like all good general purpose blockchains that are competing with Ethereum, a lot of them, or all of them, pretty much start with DEXs. That's the first major application that gets a lot of liquidity. It enables then other tokens to be created and traded on a central DEX. Usually we have like 1 to 3 winners. So I'm thinking about the coffee swaps, the Trader Joe's, the pangolins, the Spirit, the Spooky Swaps, although on all those different type of blockchains. We've got another one, so we've got to find our winner for DEXs on Cronos if we are a fan of Crypto.com and we have some CRO tokens. These are typically shorter term plays where they have a nice J curve because we have a deposit of liquidity from all the people that want to use the Cronos chain, and usually that hits a limit pretty quickly. And then we find an equilibrium price based on how much initial liquidity is provided onto the chain. So all of that being said, we've got CronaSwap, the first AMM DEX on crypto Cronos chain. Lightning fast speeds, near zero gas fees, wonderful, as it should be. We're on the Cassini network. Looks like the CronaSwap token's already trading at 0.04 cents US dollars. We could connect our wallet. If I connected my wallet, I would use MetaMask, so we could connect to the Cassini network. And then let's have a look at the farming. Farming APRs are kind of right in that sweet spot of like 30,000 down to 5,000. So liquidity for those are anywhere from like $4,000 to like $37,000. So very, very little liquidity on the DEX so far. Obviously, very, very risky play. And we could also farm as well. So, oh, excuse me, that was farming. We could also just pretty much stake in their pools. We could auto compound our Krona. We could also earn some Bro token or earn some BUSD. Cool. So that's the CronaSwap, one of the DEXs that's going to be coming to Cronos chain. So we'll have to pick a horse and pick a DEX. Another one that I've been hearing a lot of talk about is PixelBeasts. We found this one last week. Curious creatures exploring the metaverse. There you go. On October 8th, last week, they had everyone. Thank you everyone for such a wonderful mint day. 1 hour ago, they're excited tonight's their first weekly Beast Up, which is a meetup, and cool. That's on the 13th. That's in a couple of days. So here's their website. I would have to link up my MetaMask to get in here. Pretty cool website. And if I go to pixelbeasts.xyz, so it looks like that was a website for users only. Now here's the normal website. This is created by Yohei Nakajima. Here he is down here. And we're sold out. We've got 10,000 little Pixel Beasts, part of Beastopia. Cool, very, very clean custom website. We've got, here's our benefits. We've got access to Beastopia, weekly community roundup, front row seat to innovation in the system. He's a VC, private AMAs, office hours, and then the best utility is still a mystery. He won't tell us. So he's got some plans. Ooh, and he's using Tango for private chat rooms. Interesting. Well, that's PixelBeasts. Couldn't find an OpenSea. Let's go and check out the floor real quick, just because. 0.04 for the PixelBeasts in Beastopia. Here's MuseDAO, decentralized film and media financing and production platform. So we've got decentralized studios. They've got a really good slogan. Coming for the studios like you're going for the banks, which is in reference to DeFi going after Wall Street and the banks. So I'm bullish. Ooh, here's some lore. I'm bullish on decentralized video as kind of one of our next media and mediums to decentralize and to tokenize. I know, Glass Protocol is leading the way with decentralized video. And here's MuseDAO. Looks like they've got 7 different NFTs you can buy at the moment. 7 different types of lore. Looks like all 7 of them have already been purchased. Cool. And it looks like there's going to be 1,000 of them. Well, cool. So we've got an NFT, a budding NFT collection, but more importantly, a decentralized film and media studio. This one's very cool. This one came up late last week. Botto, B-O-T-T-O. This is a decentralized autonomous artist governed by the people. So it's not actually a real person. It's kind of it's a computer program that then creates these artworks, and then the community votes, and then the program improves itself over time. Let's quickly go through it. Let's learn more real quick. Decentralized autonomous artist, artificial intelligence, an algorithm whose only destiny is to create, so they create art all the time. Actually, excuse me, went over to, let me press learn more. So it changes, that generates art based on community feedback. It presents 50 art pieces each week to the community, who then vote. Botto uses the votes to train its algorithm, changing the art it creates over time. Each week, one final artwork is minted and put on super rare, and then all auction proceeds are redistributed to the community. So, and then afterwards, Botto creates a new series next week. So, looks like we're going to have 52 different pieces over 52 weeks, and the first is scheduled for the October 22nd, so we haven't even started yet. They did do an airdrop. If I go to token distribution, then go to airdrop, they did an airdrop Botto tokens to qualifying project users like Artblocks, Async, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Punks, Meebits, Super Rare, and Foundation. And then they had a tiered airdrop anywhere from 600 tokens up to 26,000 Botto tokens, depending on your interaction. So that's the Botto project. Really cool concept. It's pretty much just like an artificial intelligence entity who then is controlled by the community, but also has a lot of free will to create whatever it wants. And I think that's it for projects today. We're going to end with the theme that we talked about a few times in this call today of yield-generating NFT collections. And Bored Ape Yacht Club piqued everyone's interest. When was this? October 8th, a couple of days ago, when they said, hey, I've been hearing a lot of questions around the club. When token? Or, when's this community going to get a token? And some thoughts below. They say, yep, it's easy to launch an ERC20. It takes minutes. It's more complicated to construct a compliant token and set it up in a responsible way so that it has, dope utility and governance, benefits the club members, and brings the BAYC ecosystem to a much wider audience. So given that, they say they're currently thinking Q1 2022, which is very, very exciting news. Looks like they're working with lawyers. They want to do this the right way. So that begs the question, not begs the question, but begs the thoughts of we need to start tracking other NFT collections that have tokens. I have a feeling they're going to be a dime a dozen, and they're going to be everywhere in a couple of months. But we've got a budding list here, and we would love your input like usual. We got Cyberkongs and the banana token kind of leading the way. They were one of the first, valued at over 500 grand now for those Genesis Cyberkongs. They're producing 10 banana a day. Cool Cats has announced a milk token, unknown about the tokenomics. We have Zombies and Brains, which I think are going to lock up CrypToadz. We have Mutant Cats and Fish, which are going to lock up Cool Cats into a vault and dish out Fish token every day. We got Loopy Donuts and Chill, Kawaii Cats, Wicked Bone Club, who actually are releasing now a Wicked Penguin Club as of today. Hashmass, Supducks, Zombie Cats, Lazy Lions, who I haven't looked into, but I think are just giving their holders ETH, which is really nice. No need to create a new token. I would just love to be dished ETH each day. And then, of course, Bored Ape Yacht Club, but we do not know what that token is as of now. So, just want to talk about that quick theme and a few different projects we're tracking there, as well as lastly, to finish off the day, wanted to talk about TraitSniper because this app is pretty impressive. It is Web3 enabled. I could connect my wallet in the top right hand corner, and here's our ongoing projects, and they've got the status here, which I haven't seen before, of revealed versus unrevealed, floor price, supply, when it was revealed. So we've got a nice timeline of NFT release history. So pretty comprehensive, and it's not overwhelming too. We got probably, what, 5 to 10 projects a day at most. So it's not too much to get into, but still a lot, obviously. So very, very cool. I think we've just got the homepage at the moment. Let's dig into one. I saw one this weekend, Mr. Crypto. Here we have Mr. Crypto. It looks like some are revealed and some aren't at the moment, because at least that's what the pictures are showing, but all of the traits are out there. So they're doing it by score. And cool, so they've done it by score. And they've got a nice little, we can search up here by all the different ranks and traits. And they've got a nice color coordination here for all the different traits, which is really, really clean. Looks like a very nice Airtable. So if we go to trait count 9, how many other people have trait counts 9? Oops. 400 of them. There you go. Cool. So a very cool tool there. Ooh, what's the event feed? We've also got an event feed, which is telling us the actual activity on the right-hand side that's going down, listings and sales within this collection, Mr. Crypto. So very cool tool there. I think that's it for today. That last one was TraitSniper. Oh, and I didn't have the Twitter up, actually. Yeah, I can't get... There's the Twitter. TraitSniper. Very, very cool metadata sniffing tool is what they're talking, what they call it, and a rarity rankings platform. And that's it for today. Thank you, everyone that got this far. I really appreciate it. We do 5 of these calls a week with Collective Shift for our pro members. So come along and join the platform if you want to get these 5 times a week. We do it with each day as we find the projects. So again, really appreciate you getting to the end of the video. We'll be back at it next week. Thank you, and bye for now.